Yeah? Did you help people and stuff?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, well, it's getting close to bedtime, so you need to brush your teeth. You had a full day, and you even got paid. That's nice. All right, go ahead and get started. Yeah. Does it tickle? There's another setting. So listen, look, there's a couple of different settings. You got that one. You have.
My lips feel weird.
So you have that one's a little slower. The top one's a little faster. And then you have this one here. It's a little less. And then that one pulsates. There we go. Try that one. The little head, the individual bristles move. So there's 5 different modes on this, right? So you have one that it tells you right here. Let me turn it off. So you have this one here, which was the first one that she tried. And it's like, what was that like the first time?
It was fast.
It was fast. Oh, you can spit. You ain't got to like hold it in. And then this one here is like all over the tooth. We didn't try that one. And then there's this one. And then there's the one that's pulsating, which is the 4th one, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the one that is, so let's see. Yeah, that's the one that's pulsating. Pretty cool, isn't it? Anyhow, there would be a, in the description bar, there would be actually a link to this. This is pretty cool. 5 different modes. Yeah. You can change out the heads and everything else. Like, it's perfect. All right, well, bedtime. Golden Gardens with the crew. What? Dare. Got some serious little wave action going on out here. The wind, it is cold as I don't know what. Golden Gardens never gets old. Back in Seattle with the girls. There's Mama. Sweets. It's super cold. This spot right here is the best spot because you're in the sun, there's no wind. Yeah, it's perfect. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Feels great right here. But anyway, this is no longer live. I went off live. I got a call. Did you get that call?
I did.
What they want?
To know if we were open.
Oh, yeah.
I said no. We're open on Thursday.
That's true. So.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to be here right now.
That's very true. Yeah. So, just doing a video.
Are you still live?
No. I took it off. But just doing a video of our bit here while we're taking a break and warming up over here and all that stuff. So, yeah. Cute little guy. The old stomping grounds. So, yeah, we are driving through Aurora, which has changed quite a bit, but not a lot. Like, there's some things that have changed. Yeah, this public storage thing is new. But that looks new, too. I don't remember that building. That little strip mall back there? I don't remember it. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that have changed along this route. And then there's a lot of things that haven't changed. But, yeah, it still feels very familiar. This was the area that we really liked the most.
Well, not for this area.
Not
right
this
here.
particular area, but I'm talking about like
The
a little
north
over
part, yeah.
the north part of the city, yes. So, but yeah, I mean, you can see probably a little bit of downtown right in front of us.
Midtown, that's a new building.
Right here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of these little small mid-rises throughout. You know, we have an area in Tacoma that's very similar to Aurora, and it's called Pacific Avenue. It's very similar in a lot of ways. and both of them lead directly into downtowns. So,
Well, they're the old holdovers from before interstates.
right.
So they're the main roads through the main routes, just like Route 66, Central Avenue in Albuquerque.
Right.
Was the same kind of feel, and then the interstate was built. So just it's like the movie Cars, because that's what that's all about, is that these are the old abandoned streets and stuff. I mean, these obviously aren't abandoned, but that's kind of what happened is once we became a car centric society.
So the rapid ride over there is their BRT. They call it BRT, but really it's more of an express type of bus. The stops are a little bit more spread out, but similar to this, Tacoma's going to do the same thing, and it's going to be more of a BRT system. When you go up into Linwood, they do have a much more true Americanized BRT. And that's kind of what we're going to get in Tacoma. But yeah, both places, again, Aurora here in Seattle and Pacific Avenue in Tacoma, they feel very much the same. Okay, so this is the notorious bridge here that when we lived here, the Ride with the Ducks or whatever it was called had a horrible accident, and a lot of people lost their lives on this bridge. So
International students.
yeah, international students and that type of thing. And one is because you have all of this right here, it doesn't make it easy. People drive super fast, of course. The lanes in Seattle are very narrow, just more narrower than what you see even in Tacoma. We have some pretty narrow streets, but not like this. And so yeah, I believe that when we were here, they didn't have these little things down the middle. After the accident happened, they started putting these little things down the middle because the vehicle crossed the road and struck
Crashed
a vehicle.
into a bus.
Yeah.
Charter bus.
Right. So, yeah,
Whew,
it's
okay.
one of those areas that we always are like, you hold your breath on a little bit.
I haven't been on that in years, and the anxiety is still real.
I remember when all that stuff was open, and now not so much.
Last exit before toll. Guess we're exiting. Oh, because they built that big old tunnel.
Oh yeah, the tunnel. Which I never been in the tunnel.
Do you want to go in the tunnel?
I mean, we can.
You gotta pay the toll. You guys want to go in a tunnel or no?
Yeah.
It's a gigantic tunnel that Noe's scared of. I had to talk Noe through the tunnel.
Because it felt like I was never getting out.
Mama,
What, baby?
what if you're babysitting, do not actually sit on the baby.
Well, no, you
Right.
don't want to sit on a baby.
Toll tunnel, half mile ahead. Pay by mail. So they're going to send me a bill? I can't just pay now?
I don't know. I did see two Ferraris, identical. One was a white one, I believe.
White or silver?
Something like that. And then another one was red. But they were in different locations. There's downtown. This is the view that we were used to seeing quite a bit. And there's the Space Needle, of course.
There's a Space Needle.
Of course, Noe is super fast in her driving.
Okay, we're going into the tunnel. We'll see you in 2 years.
Candy!
All right, so here's the new tunnel. I've never been in this tunnel before. Noe's been in here before, but none of us have been in here. Girls. So this replaced the big viaduct that ran through.
This is where you feel like, okay, cool, like we're almost out, right? Nope.
Nope. So it goes down and then up. Right now we're still going down.
My ears are popping.
It's pretty cool. So
under the city.
yeah. So it took forever to get this thing dug.
Is this what Bertha, the boring machine, did?
Yes. So this is one section. The other section's going out the other way. And so this is kind of the...
I told you it takes forever.
So now we're going back up. So we reached the bottom part, and now we're heading back up. It is pretty cool.
Speed limit's 45 in here. I'm going 50, and people are pissed at me, but... Scoozy, not from around here.
And so now I can see daylight.
See, now we are getting out. It sounds like we're going into a wormhole.
There we go. So we're out of that. And then the port is right over there. And the stadiums and stuff are right over here. That was pretty cool. It's the first time doing that. You guys got to do it. And how's the blood pressure? About to pop?
Well, I just took my deep breath, so...
I was like, are you about to pop?
It was long, right? It was long.
It was decent. It was pretty cool.
40 minutes.
It was pretty cool.
Can you count to 40?
Pretty cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So you see this one tall, skinny building right there. Not the one that looks like a spark plug, but the one next to it. That building is fairly new, brand new. Super tall, but it looks like a giant boot at the bottom. It's a really unique building. These are still some of my old stomping grounds.
Right here, it looks like a cheeseburger.
My old stomping grounds.
There's Cowgirls.
Yep, Cowgirls, pretty cool place.
Oh, this isn't what well, yeah. It's the roundabout way.
Oh, clock tower.
Mhm.
They're going on like
Do I have to... No, I
Is
can
this where
turn
the
it.
story
Sorry.
Cinderella goes in?
No.
I gotta go.
Oh, there's 13 coins.
Yeah. So Tacoma is supposed to get one of those. This other building right here that's kind of like all angly glass, that's the F5 building, which is also part of that is Latte Hotel, which is very new. So thank you, Zozo. She's like, you're gonna get copyright strike.
She does that.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so it's called the F5, but it has Latte Hotel in it. Double-decker buses. I remember those were quite common.
King Street Station.
Yep.
This is if I took the train,
This is King Street Station.
if I took the light rail from UW, I'd take it down here to the King Street and then transfer over to get to the Sounder to get back to Tacoma.
So when we get the light rail line all the way down from here to Tacoma, it will actually start right in through here. So there will be the main line that you see now will eventually turn into line 1, and it's called line 1. That's going to go all the way down to Tacoma. It's going to be called line 1. I believe that Bellevue, that line is line 2. And then from here up over to Everett, I believe is line 3. I'm not for certain because this is so Ballard here in downtown Tacoma would be line 1, I believe, is what they're doing. So they've changed a couple of different things, but that's kind of the gist of it. If you look at the interstate heading into Federal Way, you'll see where they've done a tremendous amount of construction. Now we're going over into Chinatown, which is again kind of the old stomping grounds.
We'd head down here on Sundays.
Yep.
Because parking is free on Sundays.
Yep. Well, anyhow, that's pretty much the trip. And be sure to join the Discord down in the description box below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, of course. And until next time, we will see you. Take care. That little dog?
Papa, come film this. It's really cool.
Okay, I will.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it is. Looks like he's got like something in his mouth.